when the screen is blank because setting stuff in the background. I'm probably gonna have to fiddle with my mic so much, ain't I? Oh, why'd I start this stream before actually loading into the game? That makes it so annoying. Oh well. Hopefully this. My mic too quiet. No, my mic's good. I don't get how to fix the quality. I'm still trying to figure that out. I might just literally have to invest in a new mic at this point. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I think I might invest in a new mic. It's been a while since I got a new one. I might invest in one that has the actual mic be separate from like the headset. It might actually make it easier to set up the mic in all honesty. Because that way I can have earphones as the ear. Because headsets make me so hot, which is actually why past. Oh, we're in the game, so I can actually turn all of this on now. There we go. You can probably hear the sound already. I need to change Bagman's name because he's not even Bagman anymore. Like, he's no longer Bagman, so why would I call him Bagman? You know? Doesn't make any sense. What is... Okay, I might I might remove something because I think there's a filter messing with you. Okay, get rid of you. Oh yeah, yeah. So limiter still sucks and it's still a useless thing. Oh, yes, put this here so I can actually see the chat. Sorry, I'm trying to sort out my stuff. Anyway, what were we doing last time? Anyway, yeah, depression. Well, I should have moved my cat so I didn't have to spawn into immediate depression. Anyway, what have we done? So we haven't got this area yet. We haven't gone through here yet. This thing is, this quest line isn't actually linked to Mesmer. Down here we've already done this quest, and this quest is the only one really linked to Mesmer, I believe. We've already done this quest line. I'm also probably gonna check what I have. What is it in key items or is it here? Okay, we have that, but that's not what I want. So we're gonna go. Okay, we have this unlocked. Oh yeah, this is perfect. We can get the item from here, yeah. And there's also the back entrance as well through the subterranean area. So there's a few things we gotta do. But in all honesty, I don't think there's really any quest lines that honestly matter. Oh no, we can go around here. I want to unlock both finger areas before I start the Ymir quest line. And I believe I got the path to Mesmer already unlocked, didn't I? Or did I forget to do that? Oh no, I had the path to Mesmer unlocked. Perfect. What I have, oh, I can use this, can't I? But I only have... Okay, I need to also go around grabbing pots as well. That's also a thing I need to focus on. Did I already go through here? I already went through here. I guess... do I want to get a fire weapon? Fire weapon. Nah, I don't need it. I already killed the enemy there as well. I'm trying to remember what to do. I believe there's a... Yeah, the subterranean path. So actually, going back here, tree workshipper passage. So I'm trying to remember what I was doing. It's been a while since I played this. Also, can I just say, Undisputed, I just haven't been able to bring myself to play that. Like, I tried and I'm just like, you know what, nah, I can't. Surrender. Close game. And, like, it's like, I'm not sure when the next part of that's going to be, because that game's like a game where it's really hard to play it. Just because of how bad it is. But I wish I had like one of the old, like I had any of my old PS3 working, so I could just, you know, stream stuff on my old PS3 and like get one of the old school EA like boxing games, because that'd probably be a trillion times better. You know, it would be like 10 trillion times better. I also need to go around collecting. Oh, I have iron. Oh no, I have everything. Yeah, I thought I did. Okay, so this is gonna be annoying. Oh yeah, don't you love bosses with headshots? Oh yeah, this is really good hitbox. And what I mean by that is the enemy has the most obnoxious head position. Like, its head is its weak point, where you do the real damage. And then... I can't even see what's going on. I hate this boss. I honestly do. I honestly think this is the epitome of a bad boss. Like, all these enemies now just break your camera and eat your camera up. And that's all they do. Every enemy just eats your camera. Oh, and it hit me anyway, because giant AoE hitbox. Yeah, great game design. I'm just going to tease them with you. I don't care. Like, and also, I've fought these bosses enough time where I just don't respect Elden Ring boss design anymore. I used to somewhat be okay with Elden Ring boss design, but the more I fight them, the less good I think they are. Because it's just like, I like using big heavy weapon without using all the jump spam cheese and elemental abuse, you know? I like to avoid using particular abilities, yeah? But then you get clashed like this, where it's like, oh yes, how am I meant to react? I click the button. Oh yes! Unreactable attacks, you can't even see it! Great game design. FromSoft, please stop making games at this point. No, I'm not joking. I have a very low tolerance for this kind of thing. Like, very low. My tolerance of it, so I've got removed. Oh, so I love that cheating tracking, by the way. Aha, you can't even see what's going on, but the camera angle. Oh yeah, I love this camera angle. Oh, so good game design. Oh, so good. Probably not flash. Can't even tell what you're hitting half the time. Can't even tell what's hitting you because he didn't even hit me. His armpit did. Such good game design. Oh, so good. Some might say I'm not playing the right way, don't care. The right way is the most boring way to play this game. But literally, this is just boring. This fight is boring. There's nothing intriguing about this fight. It's literally like, he didn't even hit me with the slam. Every one of those attacks missed. Like, and you wonder why people just cheat. Because this is your boss design. Terrible hitboxes because you use the stupid donut hitbox. You use the Pringles can hitbox. Which, if you've... I'm actually... No, pause a second. I know it's the start of the stream and I'm already annoyed. I wanted this to be a relaxed stream, but I had to pick the worst boss in the DLC. For some reason. I hate this boss more than Promised Consort Radahn. Not because he's harder, but because he's just stupider. It's like, I hate him for a completely different reason. Radahn I hate because he's badly designed. And cheap, and obnoxious, and boring. I hate this boss because it exists. I'm not joking. I just hate it for it existing. It shouldn't exist, but it's another one of those bosses where you're just like, it's literally everything wrong with the base game in the DLC. Ooh, so fun. It's like fighting every camera. Like, I'm sick of camera jank. It drives me up the wall. Anyway, I'm just going to look up Radahn's hitbox. Like, Promised Consort Radahn. Consort Radahn. hit box. Like, yeah, open as its own separate thing. I don't usually like do this, but I might just open it as its own separate thing. Browser, is this the right thing? Okay, yep, this should be it. Does this show? Also, I've got it in dark mode, so I'm not sure why it's doing this. It don't matter, I don't care. Like, that don't work. Okay, maybe click the video, copy video URL. Maybe that will work. No, wrong one. Browser. Maybe this. Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh my. What do you mean before I continue to YouTube? I'm literally logged into YouTube. You see why I hate doing this stuff? Okay, no, try this again. Okay, close that. I just want to show a point, like how Elden Ring designs its hitboxing. So, can I just open display capture? Well, I haven't got anything active open. You know what, yeah, display capture works. Okay, display, here we go, blah, blah, blah. So, we're just gonna open this, yeah? We're gonna mute it, because I don't care about the audio, and I want to see if it actually shows the hitboxes. So that's not the hitboxes I want to look at. I want to look at his sword. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna slow this down, and I know this ain't my intended thing, so we're gonna make this quick. Look how big that hitbox is and how jank that looks. Look at that hitbox. That's like 3-4 times bigger than the sword. You see what I mean? This is not the kind of game where you should have hitboxes. Look at that hitbox. That's insane. And look how delayed they are as well. So, like, these hitboxes are so dishonest. These are so dishonest. But no, I don't even need to show you anymore. You get what I mean by dishonest hitboxes now. Yeah? So I can delete this. Remove. That's all I want to do, to show that. But you see what I mean by this dishonest, disingenuous, lying hitboxes? Like, just no way could anyone justify saying this game is a 10 out of 10 when that is the hitboxes. Like, I don't often do that stuff because I usually have private stuff in the background, but I literally opened a new tab purely just to prevent private stuff from being revealed. Because I usually have, like, password files open and stuff. So I had to make sure none of that was open when I was doing this. Like, I need to get, like, a separate thing set up. Like, I could have probably opened it on my PC instead of my laptop, because that would have actually been easier to control what I'm showing. That would have probably been the smart idea. Oh well, too late for that now. But you get what I mean by cheating game. The game straight up cheats. The game is straight up cheats. And yes, I'm just going to go mimic here because I can't be bothered. So first of all... Huh? Okay. You're telling me that ain't iffy, that I can't trigger it because I'm standing on a particular stone? You see what I mean? This game will do everything to piss the AI and give them unfair advantages. I hate this camera. Just zoom back the camera, please! Like, I'm not joking, just zoom back the camera, please. You see what I mean? You have to be this far back to see what's even going on. And also AoE spam. Because it's exploding energy wave. I can't even tell what's going on half the time, to be dead honest. I can't even tell what's going on half the time in this game. Like, this is why I don't like these fights, because you can't actually tell what's going on. Like, most of the time. Ah, I forget. You zoom across the arena attack. But just zoom back the camera, please. Isn't it? Like, just zoom back the camera, literally. All you have to do is just take the camera and double the distance backwards. It would be fine. I wouldn't have an issue with this boss probably, if the camera just gave me more room so I can actually see its attack. Because I literally can't see its attacks half the time. And I literally click roll and the game doesn't pick up my animation. That's lovely. There we go. Zoom lasers. Oh yeah, I will 100% hit that. Because I love the delay attack. I'm literally about to switch over my character to T-Field. Like something like I obviously need fire to make it bearable. So we are literally halfway there. I just realized I haven't even been using. But that's embarrassing. I thought I'd use these. But the fact that I have to abuse some things just to deal with these bosses is just ridiculous. It's like these bosses are just not fun. But they're not fun to fight. Also, I love them. Like these bosses are just not fun to fight at all. Do I have a way to heal? Never mind, because I get attacked as soon as I start the animation. Okay, warming stone time. Oh yeah, there's attack me as soon as I start an animation. Yeah, you ain't convinced me, there ain't convinced me. I'm gonna keep using this. The unwrappable zoom. Nah, this AI is just iffy. I'm sorry, there's no risk about this AI. How am I gonna get over there quick enough? I can't even see what's happening. What is actually going on? I can't even see. You know what I mean? You can't even see what's going on. This is bad game design. You can't see. That's literally the big problem with this fight, is you literally cannot visually see what's going on. Like, it doesn't matter the hitbox. It's like the same with Radahn. You can't tell what's going on in the second phase because it's just sparkling light, sparkling light, sparkling light. It's like, that is bad game design, and that needs to be purged from gaming. Game design where it's explicitly bad because it makes it harder. Not because it's good game design, but because it's hard. That has always been FromSoft's big problem. They put difficulty over good game design. And I'm actually convinced of that at this point. There's so many decisions where you look at FromSoft and you're like, you don't need to make that decision. There's no reason to make that decision. But that decision's stupid. And for some reason, FromSoft does it. And the only reason you could justifiably say they do that is because they want to have bad game design carry a mediocre fight. Because they can't be bothered to actually put the effort into... I don't know how to that's great. They don't want to put the effort into making an actual engaging fight, in my opinion. That's honestly how I view it now. And some might say that's mean, but I honestly don't think FromSoft actually bothers trying to make engaging fights anymore. I just can't be convinced of it. When legit, almost every single FromSoft game since Bloodborne has just been an ever-increasing rodeo of spammy, mashy enemies who just spam endless attacks over and over for no rhyme or reason. Outside of, oh well, the spam fun, right? It's like, no, it's not. It's really not. Also, I love how my roll button didn't engage me, so I clicked it. It's a little fun game. Oh, lovely delay attack. But I'm just bored of this game style, you know? It's just uninspired. Insane. At this point, I just find it. Where's my target? Can't even see where he's attacking from behind. Oh, that's the first one down. Oh, do I have to repose it? Oh, do I make it all fancy? Boring. Boring fight. Uninspired. You're literally going to make a tank build to cheese this. Literally, a tank build will just make a joke of this fight. Oh, I love how I click roll and the game just doesn't accept my input. Oh, yeah, real good game design, right? Oh, yeah, this is so intuitive. Totally not like the stupid, hard to react, zoom across the map attack. With, like, oddly looking animations that you can't even tell what's happening half the time. Like, sure, you could spend hours remembering how to fight this, but why would you want it? Why would you want to remember how to fight this punk of crap? That is like a legit question I have for people when they say, oh, just memorize the fight. Why would I want it? The fight sucks. Like, legit, I actually get legit annoyed when people tell me to remember a bad fight and how it plays, instead of just admitting the fight sucks. Like, why would I... Like, the game has to make me want to remember it, you know? Oh, I love how I healed and the game just didn't detect my heal. Oh, okay. Whatever. Oh, yeah, that still hit me, of course, because his arm has the hitbox. Never mind that it's a face attack, right? Oh, and I love how his hitbox is literally inside the wall. I love how it's inside the wall, by the way. I love how his hitbox is literally inside the wall. That's so good, right? It's literally just inside the wall. Because reasons, you know? Just... And I can't... I'm not going to get it out there. My weapon. We might... here we go with the bad hitbox. Because you can't dodge it in time because it's too fast. That's by the time the input actually detects, he's already done the attack. Oh, yeah, that's so reactable, right? Like, you don't have to, like, just learn this pattern in the most boring way because pattern learning is so fun instead of, you know, playing the bloody game. But I'm sorry, I'm just going to take a shot at anyone who makes this argument that learning patterns is fun. Or maybe a tiny fraction of people learning the patterns is fun. You know what I enjoy in this game? Build making, fashion, engaging boss fights, not camera so close you can't see what your enemy's doing. And it's like, anyone who defends being unable to see what your enemy's doing, you don't deserve an opinion. I just gonna be honest, I don't think any sane person is going to defend the camera angles in this game. It's the weakest aspect. It's literally the one thing you can universally mock and never be wrong when it comes to a FromSoft game. Because it's literally, I don't even know what I'm meant to dodge half the time. Due to how just ridiculous, like, the camera angles and, like, the anime. Like, what even? I couldn't even see what was going on because I literally dodged the first one. It put me in a position where I can't see the second one. Okay, that shouldn't have hit as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I love the delay attack, by the way. That's really fun. Oh, and the unreactable punish for punishing his attack. Oh, yeah. I love how I took dodge, by the way, in the game, just like that. No dodge. Oh, yeah, this is very intuitive, right? Like, I'm not joking, I might have actually find a boss like this, like, more than Radahn. At least with Radahn, I can make the argument that he's the last boss I'll ever fight in the DLC half the time. You know? Like with Radahn, I can sort of make that argument. Oh, well, he's the last boss. I don't really have to worry about any other boss after I fight him. You know? Hitboxes are so bad, you get stuck inside them all. And the fact he's spawns on. How are you meant to really, like, you literally just have to count it. You just have to learn the exact speed you're meant to rush that, you know. Oh, I'm not even sure I dodged that. Like, you see what I mean? He just goes right into another attack. What am I meant to do to punish him? Like, legit, he just goes attack, attack. But if I dodge him, he hits another attack to punish me, punishing his attack. You realize how stupid that sounds, right? You realize how stupid, like, an attack that punishes you punishing an attack? Oh, yeah. But you know how stupid it sounds, like having an attack that punishes you for punishing an attack? I clicked dodge, by the way, and the game just doesn't pick it up. We really are the trash. Like, legit, I didn't think I would dislike a boss more. Like, the thing is, it's not even taking me as long to fight him compared to Promise of Radahn, but I've already disliked this boss more than him. I've only faced it outside of this once. For good reason. This boss is everything. Like, Promise of Radahn's bad, yeah, but that's mainly his second phase. It's mainly his second phase that really makes Promise of Radahn bad. This boss just sucks. This boss just sucks so bad. What the heck? Oh, so he just gets an extra explosion, so if you try and heal, you're dead. But if you don't heal, you're dead. Oh, great game design, by the way. Great. Oh, so fun. Just cheap rubbish. Oh, yeah, gotta have every enemy have mobile face. Every enemy's gotta have desperation attacks. Every enemy's gotta be a camera breaking monster. Like, some bosses, I can tell exactly what's wrong with the fight. This fight is like two obvious things. Camera angle and hitboxing. They both suck. Because there are times where I'm literally getting hit by the armpit. And also the timing of certain attacks are just out of this world. Like, legit, if you get hit by certain attacks, you have to know the timing after the next attack for an attack that's not even guaranteed to come on. The only thing good about this enemy is that you know certain attacks are just guaranteed to come after certain things. Except for that time when I'm never that down. Lovely how that didn't even look like it hit me, but it's the most jank hitbox ever. Or the jank animation ever, I mean. I should have made this regenerate. You know what I mean. Like, that looks so wrong. It doesn't look right. Also, unreactable punish. Lovely. I love how the boss has an unreactable punish for the player. Like, why does the boss have an attack that's an unreactable punish for the player attacking it? Oh yeah, that hit me right. That hit me, yeah? Like, yeah, that blast of magic hit me even though I clearly dodged it. Because we got to give it micro AoE on top of it. Just to make it harder. Like, I'm just sick and tired of like, I'm not joking. I'm sick and tired of, like, this game, I honestly think the worst aspect is the boss. I enjoy doing anything but fighting the boss unless it's Mesmer. He's the only boss I like fighting. And, like, the rest of the game, like, I enjoy this game, I enjoy everything but fighting bosses. Unless it's co-op. This game is only fun in co-op when you're fighting bosses. I'm gonna be just dead on. Straight up. This game's only fun with bosses. You are fighting bosses in co-op. Yeah? Like, solo bosses is really dull with it. Oh, I love that. It's so fun. It's not like it's worst please. If that hits me, I was about like, no way. So he has another attack, so you can't just let me punish him. Oh, and there we go. The get punished punish. Punish for punishing the boss. Times, but legit, he just punishes you for punishing it. That makes no sense. I can't even see my camera. What is going on? You see what I mean? It's near impossible to even tell, and it unlocks. You can't even see what's going on. The camera's too close. This is bad game design 101. Like, sorry, you can't even pretend this is good game design. This is bad game design to a T. You can't see what's going on. You can't tell what they're doing half the time. You can't anything really with this boss. Like, it's just a giant flaming flower with its camera. It's like, it's literally Dancing Lion. But at least Dancing Lion, I can understand the reason why it's a little difficult to deal with. This boss doesn't even have anything that's really engaging. Dancing Lion at least looks interesting, you know? Oh, my audio just went. And you love that. I can't see what's going on. I'm sorry, people. No audio, no sound, no nothing. Because my connection just decided randomly to break and change over to a different connection. Oh, sorry, you're just going to have no sound for the rest of this because I can't be able to fix. Oh, no, never mind. It's still giving me no picture. Maybe HD will work. Nope, no signal. Oh, don't you love this great Elgato? So good. Just randomly breaks half the time so you can't see what's going on. Like, I had hoped this wouldn't happen in the fight. This actually makes me kind of angry. Can I see what's going on, please? Can I see my screen, please? Oh no, I just die. Okay, I just die because I can't see my screen. Thanks, game. Thanks, Elgato. I can't see what's going on. I'm not counting that death. I'm just sure I'm not counting it. Like, if I had one of those death counter things, I wouldn't even count that death. I'm straight up saying that. I need to get, like, a backup system in case, like, my screen blacks out like that. I don't know how to fix it. And, oh, the audio's desynced. Oh, lovely. So I can reset my audio. So fun. As you can tell, I'm very annoyed right now. I'm very annoyed after that. I literally just got screwed over by my audio and everything messing up, my visuals messing up. I'm probably going to get a new, like, cable. I probably do need to replace the cable. I'll probably also, like, because it just feels like there's some weird overload issue with Elgato. Like, I honestly don't get, because it didn't used to do this. It's just been an issue these past 3 months. So, yeah, new headset and new... Oh, great boss. Oh. Such a fun, engaging boss. You can totally tell what's going on against this boss, right? You can totally see what it's doing. But janky. Oh yeah, you can totally tell what's going on in this fight. I'm gonna attack this body. I don't care. I'll get more damage attacking this body. almost dead because I can't see what's going on! And it hits me anyway! Bad boss design. You can't tell what's going on half the time. It takes... Oh no, that's a grab attack. I don't even bother trying to properly dodge that. I've just given up treating this boss like it's a serious thing. Like, I've just given up. I'm just going to attack the body. Now, I'm not going to fight the boss how you want me to fight you, because you're not even going to be a fair fight. So I'm just going to spam. You know what? I'm just going to avoid this. No, we're delaying it. We're delaying it. Nah, we're delaying it. We're delaying it so I can cheese back hell. We're going to delay it so I can cheese back a bit of hell. Oh no, it moves back over right. Oh yeah, I could totally tell what was going on there, right? Like, that's totally... Like, totally. You could totally understand these hitboxes, right? Like, these are totally legible hitboxes, right? Totally legible hitboxes. Okay, so his head just didn't take me. Oh, Yawn, boring fight. I'm about to see if I can kill this. I'm about to grab the shield, I'm not joking. I'm about to grab a shield and use great magic shield on it. Or whatever it's called in this game. And he just spins around in circles. That's my response. I can't. This boss sucks. 0 out of 10. No effort put into this boss. It's bad. It's literally everything wrong with the bosses in this game. Bad camera angle, spammy moveset, janky hitbox. Oh, that's so fun to fight, right? This boss is so fun, right? This is the apex of gaming. I hate fanboys. Like, legit, you want to know why I act so mean-spirited about this game? It's because I'm sick of hearing fanboys constantly just going about how this game's the greatest thing. And you point at saying, this is an issue, this is an issue. And they're like, skill issue, get good, just use a cheese build. It actually makes me mad that these are the same people who go, you just want to be handheld. Yet all the same people who say you want to be handheld use the glitched builds, use the cheese builds, summon in their buddies who are at level 500. Yeah? And then they cry when other people do the exact same thing they did. So you can't win with them. That's why I act like a complete piece of trash about this game, because, legitimately, I honestly think I detest the player base of this game. I'm gonna be straight with you. I actually probably do legit detest the player base of this game. Like, and just how they behave has made me despise this game so much. Good enough. Yeah. There we go. Here we go. We're going with pantsless Dave right here. Oh, so he just bleeds me through it anyway. Okay, so that's like great mechanic. People who say shields are OP. Meanwhile, they have access to forward. They all use them. don't you love when you can't even tell what's going on? Janky hitboxes. Oh, I love that I can't even tell what's going on right now. Oh yeah, this camera angle's so good. So good. And everyone wants to play with it. Look at this camera angle. You really gonna defend this? You can't even punish it. You can't even punish it. What's the bloody point? You can't even punish half this stuff. Oh, what? Oh, thank goodness. So you get my point. It's like the hitboxes are just so bad. The hitboxes, the camera angle, everything of it sucks. There's nothing good about this boss. I actually legit will say I think this is the worst boss from Radahn. With Radahn, he's annoying, yeah? He's irritating. He makes the camera feel cluttered, yeah? At least you can somewhat make out what's going on in that fight, you know? I would give Thomas Consort Radahn his flowers when he deserves it. You can somewhat see his visual shape, so you at least know where he is and where his weak point is, because it's not located on a stupid sunflower with 3 phases of full health bars that feel like it's 5 times more health than it actually is, because of just how annoying the enemy is to fight, because they're unoriginal, boring bleed spam. But no one likes bleed! There's a reason why bleed's considered cheese, because it's not fun, and then FromSoft literally makes a boss with one of his most potent and camera-breaking attacks as a bleed attack. And it's not even a rare attack, like, feels its desperation where it does a massive bleed, like, form thing. I'd be like, okay. But nah, it just spams it off every attack. Go on. It's so annoying. You can't even see what you're doing half the time. Okay. Oh yeah, 100% in here. Well. Yeah, delay my attack input for like 10 times and force me to spam the button for it to detect so I get killed. Great game design, yep. FromSoft totally has the best bosses around. Like, legit, I'm sorry. I'm going to say this straight up. And this is going to be a take that's true, but a lot of people don't like admitting it. FromSoft has never been good at making bosses. Their best bosses were in Bloodborne. And only in Bloodborne. At least with consistency, yeah? If you want consistently good bosses, they only exist in Bloodborne. They are not consistently good in any of their other games. No other FromSoft game has even got remotely close to being as consistently good as Bloodborne. I'm going to be straight honest when I say that. Bloodborne is the most consistent they've been with their quality. Anything that isn't Bloodborne is always a mixed bag. And it always will be a mixed bag. It will never, ever, ever be that level again. And I don't care how many people delude themselves to think every game is Game of the Year. Their best game in terms of combat was Bloodborne. And I haven't played Sekiro, so maybe that, if I want to play Sekiro, because I think that might change my opinion. But it will still stand my point, because it seems whenever they break the traditional formula, suddenly the games get 10 times better in terms of their boss fight. So I'm just going to choose this fight, because I honestly can't be bothered, and also I can jump. Because jumping apparently glitches the spawn down. But yeah, no, they've never been consistently good. Ever. And I'm just going to say that straight up. And I don't care that offends people, it's true. Okay, it just breaks my lock for no reason. quite actually control it. Look how much easier this is when with the fusion bow. Like legit, this makes the game 5 times more bearable. Heal, heal, heal. I would have been instant dead if how it worked. Okay. Yeah, okay. But you see, look how much easier when I just start cheesing bow. Yeah? When I start cheesing bow, suddenly this game's like 20 times more easy. Oh, shocker. When you cheese something that's really strong, it suddenly turns the boss into a joke. It turns the boss that's close range is obnoxious cancer into an easy game that's actually bearable to fight. Because you don't have to worry about the inconsistent hitbox, yeah? So you can just focus on actually dodging the actual dangerous attacks. Because you can see what's going on! Could you imagine the camera was this far out when you were close in, so you could actually see what was happening? Wouldn't that be like an interesting take? Wouldn't that be interesting? Imagine if you could see all of this when you're close range. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't that be fun? To actually be able to enjoy the fight instead of having to deal with a boss where you can't even tell what's going on half the time. Oh, he was in a grab attack, was he? Of course he had. Why not? Again, have every attack in the Oh, another attack you visibly can't see because the way it's animated makes it nigh impossible to actually tell what's going on. I'm so... Oh, wow. That was like Disrupt Instinct. And it's the first time I think he's actually in time to see. Well, time to see... items in... Isn't it, like, so much more interesting that the fight's actually bearable when you can make out what's going on? Isn't that interesting? When you can actually see what's happening, the fight suddenly becomes bearable. It's no longer like this obnoxious super fight. And of course... And I love how I music becomes... Also, I love how... I love how much easier the game suddenly becomes when you can actually see! Bonks off! Fix your camera angles! You could literally add it in a patch! You don't even need to make a new game! Just pull the camera back a bit, you know? Read about AoE. Fine. Oh yeah, that hit me! 100% hit me, totally hit me. Oh, the nightmare. Broken. Okay. Time to try and use what little I have left to, like, kill this enemy who's useful. Like, you can't even tell what it's doing because you're close range now. Okay, just block. Why you hit? I'm shocked I even got a dodge that. I'm shocked I actually dodged that because that's such a giant attack. You see what I mean? It's so inconsistent. Like, and now I've got to try and no HP yet. Yeah, I've lost. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way I'm surviving that! I could have probably tried to... Like, it's such bad. It's like, that's like straight up unreactable. You are not going to get out of range during that attack. You are not going to get out of range. You see what I mean? It's like, it's not even a hard boss. Like, if you have the right weapon, this boss will be a joke. If you actually try and treat this boss fairly, and that's what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to fight it fairly, Some people might say Bone Bow's cheap. Trust me, it's not as strong as people make out. Like, it's really only a PvP menace. Like, straight up. But, like, the fact that people defend so many... It's just like, I scratch my head. And scratch my head. Protected by range. Oh. That's 10. And we're gonna switch over, make that good. On in. Pop you. Oh yeah, I totally wasn't in the range to hit it. I wonder if my mimic killed me. Oh, great hitbox, by the way. You can totally tell what you're going there. You see what I mean? It's just like... This is how long? Limited? Can you actually be useful? No, you're just gonna stare and do nothing. Like, I love when you're doing well, the Mimic Kid just stands there and do nothing. I do the same Mimic Kid, but they put bottom life Mimic Kid so hard. It's so embarrassing how bad they made it. Oh, beautiful blade attack. You have to sort of dodge into it. Another, and like, straight off, I click dodging against the medium. And an attack that has so much lag on it that you can get hit by the second target hitbox hit. I'm on about tail end animation lag, by the way. Not actual lag, but when someone tries to reach that nonsense that they like to throw out because they have no brain cells of their own. Like, I'm not joking, can I just like promise... can I just... You know what? I'm actually tempted to get my other character and just like promise Control down again. Because I'd rather fight. I'd rather fight. Like, what is going on with this boss that makes me want to fight Promise Control Radon? It makes me go, I judged you too harshly. Because at least I could somewhat see the screen and I could just use a shield against you to make you a bearable fight. This I can't even see what's going on outside. But legit, this is making me go, perhaps I judged you too harshly, Promise Control Radon. I don't care. I hate how quickly kills that bubble. But this enemy doesn't. At least you can jump that cat. I tell you, if I was an enemy, that arrow when jumping would have curveballed in the air and tried to hit anyway. Oh, I love how my mimic just didn't attack him, by the way. Just for no reason, just decided not to hit him. Just randomly just went in and like, I don't feel like attacking right now, you know. Don't feel like... It's fine. My facial reaction, like, sometimes I wish I showed my face just so you could see the way I stare. Okay, now let's try melee here. Never mind, let's not try it. Does that. Okay, we got rid of most of Hellfire in like one go. Great. Now switch over to this. And we go all the way out. And spam and spam, 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 spam. Spam hard. Spam hard. Look how cheap that is. Get out of here. You know what? No, I don't usually do this. But point down on that rubbish. Point down on that gutter trash. That boss sucks. Wow. I've never hated a boss so much. I've never hated a boss so much in my existence. But that boss actually made me feel legitimate hatred. Like, Promised Consort Radahn, I just sort of now view as a symptom of Elden Ring's design philosophy. That is not even... That's, like, deliberate. You can't even convince me. That ain't an accident like Promised Consort Radahn. So at least I could argue, maybe they're like, okay, we gotta make sure this big final boss is sort of like Gale. It's gotta live up to that standard. It's gotta live up to the previous boss's standard. It's gotta really show what this game's about. This boss has no excuse. This boss has no excuse to be utter cancer. I will not accept a game that has this happen twice. You got Promised Consort Radahn with the what is going on for one reason, and then you got this gutter trash going, what is going on for a completely different reason? It's like Dancing Lion, it's twice. You already got 2 Dancing Lions. You don't need Promise the Dancer. Promise Dancer, that's what this thing is. Without, like, it's literally just forms instead of, like, beams from the sky. And at least Promised Consort Radahn you can shield against. There's actually an option. This boss just like, nah. We're just going to be obnoxious no matter what you do. Like, this honestly feels like a boss that's designed to be co-op. I'm going to be honest. It feels like a boss that's either designed to be range fought, because I found the boss only 10 times easier when I was at range, or be co-op. That camera angle ruins the fight. The camera angle completely ruins the fight. It actually makes me legit annoyed how bad that camera angle is. Oh, I have the back section. Oh, yeah, I used the back section to skip, didn't I? But no, so now that's over with. Let's calm down because I don't think there's any other boss that legit annoys me to that level left in the DLC. Like, sure, there's the Bug Lady, there's Radahn, there's the Hog Rider. Sure, they're in the DLC, but I don't think any of them actually annoy me to the same levels of that nonsense. Because that was, like, just camera angles. That was actually driving me up the wall. Like, I'm just sick and tired of bad camera angles in FromSoft games. When they've had, like, what? But they've had since Demon's Souls to fix their camera angles. So, there's no excuse. There's literally zero excuse for these camera angles at this point, I'm telling you. There's none. You can't convince me there's a reason why these camera angles are this bad. You just can't. You just can't come and convince me that these camera angles are bad for a good reason. You know? Like, I've shown you the Radahn hitbox. Like, it just feels like this is such lazy development. Like, I feel like someone needs to go to FromSoft and say, hey, I accidentally, I forgot there's a screenshot button. Now I got a random screenshot of me climbing a ladder. Great. Like, I feel like someone needs to go to FromSoft and say, I don't care if you take an extra 5 months. Just make sure your game is in good condition before you publish it. Because the amount of bugs the base game came with was absurd and blatantly an issue. The amount of bugs the DLC came with were literally the same as the base game. Legit. It's the same problems again. It's like they didn't learn anything. And I guess that's why I'm so harsh about the DLCs, because there's issues in the DLC that legit were in the base game, were patched, and then are back in the DLC, like the death exploit. That's got 2 forms. They patch 1 form, and the other form just takes over, and then there's a 3rd one. There's been 3 different death glitches in the DLC alone. You know? There's been the shield death glitch. There's been the smog death glitch. And then there's been the letter sword death glitch. And they're not even hard to pull off. That's the scary thing. Like, I'm pretty sure straight up, the letter sword one is probably the easiest death glitch in this game to exploit. It's like, at this point, Someone needs to sit FromSoft down and say, get game testers. Bug test your video games. Please. Bug test them. For my sanity. I play these games to relax, not to, like, get annoyed at terrible camera angles for, like... How long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for... One second, let me check how long I've been streaming for. I'm going to move you because I keep knocking into you, so... Sorry about that. Camera angle going to go funny. So, mute. Okay, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for... Wow, I've been streaming for an hour already. That one boss took like half an hour, I'm pretty sure. Like 40 minutes-ish. I did do some other stuff, so it wasn't straight up an hour. But you get my point. It's like, wow. Just wow. And the thing is, it's like, I swear I never want to fight that flower. Like, anytime I see that flower, I'm just like, I don't want to fight it. I really just don't want to fight it. Like, I have no desire in me to fight that boss. Every time. That's my thought process. I just don't have the desire to fight it. That's why I'm not good at fighting it. Because I have no desire to fight the flower. It's a bad boss. Its camera angles are atrocious. Its animations look janky. It feels like a boss from a PS2 era game. Only at faster speed. And it feels like... Really, you are not meant to fight that thing close range. You are meant to fight it at range. It does not feel like a boss you're meant to fight in any way that's actually enjoyable. Because bow combat in this game sucks. Unfortunately, bow combat sucks. Bows are... I love bows, yeah. I love bows. I love great bows. I love regular bows. I'm a big fan of bows. But bow combat is not fun. You want to look at good bow combat, yeah? Go play Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter has peak. And I mean peak bow combat. I am actually kind of sad I rage quit from Monster Hunter, like, after beating Fatalis, and I never finished uploading that. I want to do a stream through, but I feel like it's a little too late. Like, I guess I could literally, after I finish this playthrough, just start focusing purely on, like, some Monster Hunter. I could do, like, a playthrough of that. But bow combat in Monster Hunter is just so much better than this game. Because, sure, you have to craft the bow and arrow. Sure, you have to, like, do all this stuff. But it feels like you're actually playing a moveset that's been put in... It's got mind from the developers. Like, developers actually care about the combat. Like, this game, it feels like the combat is still back in, like... I'm going to be dead honest. It still feels like a game from years ago. It still feels... Yep, spam your magic spell because... No one cares about actually balancing these enemies, right? Spam spell. But no, it feels like the combat of this game is stuck in 2011-ish, 2009. And they haven't updated it, really. And this is why I made an argument in another streamer's chat. They were on Twitch, and I literally said this game suffers from mechanical overload. Which is pretty much... Oh, I really vibrated that pretty much, didn't I? But no, my list coming out full force. But... Mechanical overload, if in the simplest term, is pretty much when so much is going on, or so much is working together in ways that it's not meant to, that it causes the game to malfunction. It causes the game to stop working how it should. So you got bad camera angles, fast movement, large enemies. All of these things combine to make certain things just completely unenjoyable. Dancing Lion, the Sunflower, like the Erdtree avatar, the Shadowtree avatar, whatever you want to call it. These are issues that only exist because FromSoft couldn't just pull back the camera a bit, you know? They couldn't just not be lazy and actually put some effort into their game. And yes, I will say FromSoft is lazy with it. I will actually call them lazy with it. Because I'm sorry, there's no way you can convince me that FromSoft doesn't know how to make a balanced video game. I'm just sorry. You ain't gonna convince me. FromSoft has done it. They made Bloodborne, yeah? And the only reason Bloodborne was ever hard for me was because I just refused to do chalice dungeons, yeah? But they made Bloodborne one of its most balanced games. I haven't played Sekiro, but I hear Sekiro's apparently got really good combat. This is the point I'm making. FromSoft, when they just stop trying to force everything into a game, can make a good video game. I actually think Bloodborne's combat with the trick weapons... I messed up. I think Bloodborne's combat with the trick weapons actually would have worked better for an open world than the Ash of War system. I think, like, maybe having a system where you've got a bunch of weapons and then they have a trick mode that maybe, like, you could find maybe 3 versions. You could have, like, heavy trick, light trick, and then maybe a ranged version. Would have been much more interesting than Ash of War. And I messed it up again because I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much, and so I keep messing this up. But yeah, I'm just saying, I think the trick system would have been so much more interesting than the Ash of War system. I think the Ash of War system explicitly is bad. I don't think it's a good system. I also think special weapons like Moonlight Greatsword should have their special attack be tied to their heavy. Like, it should be actually a full charge heavy that fires out the energy wave. I don't think... So, if you do a normal heavy, it, like this, it doesn't fire the wave. But if you do this, then it fires a beam. Because Dark Souls 2 got the energy wave correct, in my opinion. I think Dark Souls 2 got the energy wave completely correct, and they did it the best. And people can get mad at me saying that, but people don't give Dark Souls 2 its flowers. Even though most of the mechanics they liked from the series were introduced in Dark Souls 2, yeah? Like, a lot of people praise Power Stance in Dark Souls 2. A lot of people praise, like... I'm pretty sure... I forget what his name is. But a lot of people praise the innovation co-op that started in Dark Souls 2. Like, the original version of password summoning, even though it wasn't explicitly password summoning, came from Dark Souls 2. With, like, the ring. Because I don't believe that existed at all in the original Dark Souls. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, most of the interesting covenants... Well, no, Dark Souls 1 has interesting covenants as well. But I'm pretty sure, like, the Grey Phantoms... I love the Grey Phantoms. They were awesome. Like, straight up a dueling covenant. I'm pretty sure... Like, the Dragon Covenant was straight up, like, just a dueling covenant, you know? Like, straight up. Just a straight up dueling covenant. You know? Like, wow. Isn't that an interesting idea? A straight up dueling covenant. A covenant that's entire purpose is, hey, fight this dude and you can get some good rewards. And if they beat you, they get good reward. Like, this is just the point I'm making, yeah? And I'm trying to remember... Oh. No, that's not it. I'm just trying to make a point, yeah? People really trash on Dark Souls 2 without realizing a lot of the mechanics they like... Oh, wow. Is it here? I'm an idiot. I was thinking it was, like, an actual path, and now it's just a straight up a ladder. But no, a lot of mechanics people like, really the emphasis on dueling being a rewarding experience, practically came from Dark Souls 2. Like, a lot of this stuff, like, came from... Like, I'm not saying it came up with everything, but it did come up with some really good concepts. And it did have some good ideas. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it really expanded on, like, special weapon abilities as well. Like, massively. Compared to, like, the previous games and all this stuff. But I'm just making that point, yeah? Like, you could dislike the game in its total, but you still gotta give it its flowers. And I will give Elden Ring credit. Elden Ring did introduce great ideas. I like the crafting system. I just think it could have been made a little less obnoxious to find the material. You know, I don't think there should be materials that are limited in the amount you can get. Like, maybe make certain things you can't be bought and you actually have to go out and, like, pick them and craft them. Or something, fine. But at least make it so there's no limited materials or they're not limited in a really stupid way. That would be my way to view it, you know? Excuse me, what? I passed the shield like an idiot. But no, that's my view. Like, there are good ideas in this game, yeah? There's great ideas I like. But the camera angles, the janky combat, the bad hitboxes, the spamminess, it ruins the game. It ruins the feeling that could really have made this, in my opinion, a actual genuine great. Is ruined by the fact that devs just didn't have someone in their ears telling them, stop. you know? They didn't have someone in their ears just telling them to stop, you know? I think that's a genuine issue. The devs just generally didn't have someone in their ears telling them, stop. Or think about this, because I'm not sure about this champ. You know? They didn't have anyone in their ears to tell them that. And I think that's the big issue here, is they didn't have that person. They didn't have the guy who's like, no, this is stupid. You know? I think that's the real problem. I think that's the real issue. If they had no one in their ears going, do not do this, this is stupid. Do not do this, this is bad game design. Do not do this, this is dumb. You know?
Oh no.
And that is my honest opinion. The devs didn't have that person in their ear to tell them, slow your roll. And some might say that's obnoxious, but there's a reason you have creative control, yeah? There's a reason you have quality control in your dev team. There's a reason why the people in charge limit what you can do. Because if they don't, you have dev teams making the most obnoxiously bad game design, and then, well, you see what we got. You see what we got in this game. You have so many things that could have just easily been fixed with a little bit of quality control, you know? Just a teensy bit of quality control, and none of this would have existed. And that's sort of what annoys me, is just the fact that the quality control was just so lacking at times. I guess I could get great magic still. But no, that's my issue. The quality control's just lacking. Oh, wow, that's super cheap. And I feel like that's a real issue. I feel like that's a real issue. And people can hate on my opinion for saying that, but I would rather have a game that is half the size of Elden Ring, has half the bosses of Elden Ring, has half the content of Elden Ring, that is a more quality controlled game with more memorable content. Because I tell you, the only things I remember, either it's a really bad experience or a really good experience. There's no middle ground where I'm just like, oh, that's pretty fun. No, it's just like, I don't remember it unless it's really bad or really good. And most of my memories of this game are of really bad content. And I think that's a concern. And the only people I really see openly hyper-defend this game are pretty much the kind of people I don't take serious. I'm going to be honest. Straight up. One, because either they're literally paid to play this game or they're paid to talk about this game. So they sort of need to give a reason for the legitimacy of what they're doing. Because if they go and say, yeah, the game isn't actually that good, they're sort of shooting themselves in the foot, because they're literally saying that the thing they're literally getting you to watch and talk about actually sucks. You know? But that sounds like terrible marketing. Why would anyone ever do that? I love how, by the way, I was stopped. Now you still hit me. I guess his hitboxes are still broken. You know, let's switch over to Pokey Stick. I have the Pokey Stick. I forgot about the Pokey Stick. I have the Pokey Stick. Why am I not using the Pokey Stick? But no, I just want to make that genuine point. And this ain't me being... Like, I know I sound very mean-spirited when I say a lot of stuff. That's unintentional. Like, this ain't me trying to be mean-spirited. I'm just saying how it is, you know, in my eyes. Like, this is how I honestly view it. I feel like the devs lack quality control to a terrible, horrendous degree. And I feel like that really hampers the game's ability to be good. Why are they even trying to dodge that back roll? That was... Okay, shift angle, fine. Why are you spamming off? Also, is my audio delayed? Oh well, fix off this fight. I took roll, by the way, in the game, just like that. No roll. Oh, don't you love how it literally stops you from doing an animation? I love how I clicked roll again and the game's just like, no roll. Oh, it's very tough. Oh, he did the broken dance. Oh, don't you love that tracking to hit you, where it holds itself in the air an extra second for each turn to hit you? Can you get posture broken already? So I took damage. So that has a double hit. So that's quite fun. That's a double hit. Got it. I still love how somehow he hasn't been posture broken. Okay, so yeah, got it. I'm on here, close attack. Or in any universe, you get close attack. Attack. Huh? Wait a second. Consistency not even there? Oh, my mimic's dead. I'm dead. I love how I clicked roll again and the game's just like, no. I'm just not going to give you your... Great attack design. Oh. I just don't like the boss design in this game. It's literally just every enemy needs every kind of attack. And it's not even that I'm like mad anymore. I'm just bored. It's just boring. You know? It's just really, really boring. I think that's a fair way to put it. It's just super boring. There's nothing interesting about this attack design. But oh wow, the enemy spam the same attack like for the 800th time, and then they run away from you so you can't hit them back, and then they repeat the same thing. Oh, isn't that good game design? Oh, isn't that so fun? Like, no, not really. We're doing it. We're going chunk. Time to chunk it. I wish you just one way. Time to chunk it. Yonk. Yonk. Time to chonk. The sit board is here. Come at me, you heathen. He took 0 damage. Okay. It's time to chonk! It's time for the most cheesy build in the game. The Chonkinator. skill? Who needs skill when I can spam one button? Okay, this might be a bit of an issue. I can just run out my range over and over. And this is sometimes why you need a quick step weapon. The boss just runs away. Attack me. So I can smack you back. Then immediately heal. You can't stop me from healing. Chonk! Chonkborg! Chonkborg! Here we go. Another one. I think I'm scared. I'm the Chonkborg. And? What was that meant to do? I'm the Chonkborg! I just keep chonking like my life depends on it. No, I just keep chonking! I just keep chonking, mate! I just keep chonking! Easy game! Easy! Titanium Knight for the win! The Iron Man! The real one this time! Like, you see what I mean? You can make a total meme out of these bosses by just using... Like, that's the thing. That can make a meme out of every boss in the game. Like, that combo is utterly broken on a strength build. It is utterly broken on a strength build. But that's the thing. I used an exploit there. I used something that is bugged. Because it's not... I don't think it's actually meant to be that strong. The issue is people know how to mix-max it. And they know how to make it really broken. They make it go beyond its intended level. And of course, then you just get either a friend... You just use the duplication exploit to get infinite items, or you do other matters. You know? So you can just keep doing it over and over. And yeah, it may take like, what, 20 minutes? But 20 minutes to get maxed out items? Who cares? You know? That's the point I'm making. It's like... People who try and go... And not admit that this game has some massive balance issues is absolutely insane. And now time to cheese. There's nothing they can really do to me outside of Bowen. And I can just sidewalk. And then the AoE until they come close enough to hit. And then I just heal, because they can't stagger me. And I win. You see what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, against the bowman, it might not be as strong, but it's still pretty bonkers. It's still pretty bonkers, you know? And that's what I make. Yeah, you can make the game a joke. I'll say it. Get out of my way. You can make this game bonkers, yeah? You can make this game absolutely broken. You can make this game a joke. But I just want to make the straight point, yeah? I want to make it very clear to everybody. Very, very clear. This isn't balanced. It's not well balanced. And that is my big issue. I don't enjoy games where I feel like I have no chance of winning without using something broken. Like, it's why I don't like playing Undisputed as much. And I will finish my playthrough, just to be clear. I'm not going to stop that. But it's like, in its current condition, the game's just not that enjoyable. You know? Like, I don't touch the online much anymore. Anytime I try to, I just get the same cheesers who exploit broken stuff that wouldn't work. Because in real life, if you threw that many punches within that amount of time, that recklessly, you'd get knocked out. And it doesn't help the desync and all those issues, because there's no real quality control, you know? Excuse-moi. Oh, you think this game has bad desync, yeah? I challenge you to try and deal with, like, Undisputed's desync, yeah? Undisputed on the PC, the boxing game, its desync is way worse than this. that I can actually deal with desync in this game. And that's the sad part. And so, yeah, I do get a little bitter when I see things where I'm just like, I know that... And that's all the thing is because I know it can be better. I've seen FromSoft do better than this. I've played Bloodborne. And I wish I still had my PS4 sorted out so I could, like, play Bloodborne again. But I'm not even sure what that is anymore. I might have thrown it out because I was getting rid of every old thing I had that I didn't use anymore. But some might say, yo, why'd you do that? Why would you get rid of the old games? It's like, because I didn't use my PS4 anymore. And so why would I keep stuff with things I don't use? Like, if I figured out how to wipe my PS4, I'd probably sell it. Because I legit don't use any of that anymore. I just killed myself because I was an idiot. That's on me there. I'll take full blame. That was me being stupid. But no, like, you can make any boss easy with certain builds, yeah. I could have probably made the Sunflower easy if I'd used the Borg build, yeah? The flip Borg, or whatever you want to call it. I could have made that boss a joke. Straight up. I could have made it a joke. I could have made it a walking embarrassment. But let's be honest. This is not the way you want to fight every boss. Now, I'm going to do it right now just because I'm going to be honest, I just don't feel like playing it properly anymore. Like, I wanted to play a certain way, but this game just trains me in a way I forget. Like, I like exploring this game way more than I like fighting in this game. Because fighting in this game is just not fun. If I'm honest with you. I'll say straight up, I don't think fighting in this game is very fun. I think the combat's very lackluster. Some might say that's mean. You can't say the combat. I don't care. It's my opinion. You know? Also, look how much of a joke I can make these enemies without even trying using this build. Like, I literally just made a complete joke out of that enemy. This is the point I'm making. It's like, I am a very opinionated person. I am blunt. I am honest. I'm not going to use these fancy language where I'm like, oh, I like the game, but like, I don't like. I'm sorry. It should be the fact I'm playing it should be explicitly clear. I like the game. And so if you cannot tell I like the game because I'm being negative about it, when I've played like so many hours in this game, you're stupid. Straight up, you're stupid and your opinion isn't worth listening. I will say that straight up. If you cannot tell someone who's put out like almost 1,000 hours into a game, likes the game, yeah? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. At that point, I can't do anything. Yeah? If you cannot tell someone put so much time into the game, like the game, but it's just really critical, yeah? Then that's on you. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to do at that point. Because that's just another level of stupidity. And that might be mean to say, but it's true. It's true. If you can't tell someone likes the game, because, like, one second, no, I'm actually going to bring up, one second, let me just get rid of this for a second, just so I can, because I need to pull something up to close the game in a stupid way. Okay, so I'm going to just get rid of, one second, taskbar settings, because I think there's something open on taskbar that I don't want to show, because I think that's like a notepad with some private stuff on it. Is it? No, there's nothing private. Okay, I just had to check quick to make sure nothing private was open. But no, read that. I have almost 1,000 hours in this game. I've played this game more than ever since the DLC came out. I've put more time than ever. I'm pretty sure I've put over 200 hours, it feels like, into the DLC alone. So I, like, played, a third of my playtime on the DLC, yeah? Alone. I just want to make that point. I like the DLC. But I will criticize certain things about the game that just suck. And I hate this mentality that you can't criticize a video game. It's stupid. It's actually stupid that you can't criticize and be very harsh for something you like. Despite the fact the phrase is literally, I forget the exact word, but it's more, you're more critical towards that which you love. So if you like something and you feel like something is really holding back the game, you are gonna be harsher. Like, you wanna know the harshest people most people I'm critical is people I like. I'll be more critical towards someone I like than someone I dislike. Like, if I got nothing negative to say about you, that means I probably don't like you. If I don't talk to you at all, that probably means I don't like you. That's the point I want to make, yeah? If I don't like someone, it's very obvious because I don't behave like I behave with everyone else. Like, if I'm just being one of the boys, you know, being a gen, just being a bragger and being a general idiot, I probably like you. I probably am friendly with you, you know? And this is the whole thing I absolutely hate with the internet, is how everyone nowadays is so soft. Like, a person criticizes your video. Like, you don't see me throwing a tantrum every... Like, I literally, yeah, I sound harsh because I'm a bit heated because the weather's been terrible these past few days. Like, it's been so hot that it's been keeping me in a terminally bad mood. And that's mostly why I'm a lot shouty recently. It's not actually because of the game. It's because it's so unbearably... Oh, you're actually joking. That's dumb. That's actually dumb. You see what I mean? That's a death fall? Really? Like, a horse can survive that fall in real life. Like, you really gonna make the argument, like, that can't be jumped? It's not even a shortcut. Excusez-moi. Like, legitimately, it's not even a shortcut. I don't even get that. But no, it actually does annoy me. You can't be critical anymore. You just consume product. Consume more product, as the joke goes, you know? Like the commonly joked expression goes. It is literally just consume product. Never criticize. Always be happy. Always be satisfied. Never want better. Never want more. Only just take. Never request for something better. And that is why most AAA games nowadays are trash. Yeah? That's why most AAA games are utter gutter trash. Like, I finally got tired enough of 2K where I'm probably not going to pre-order any of the next... I'll probably buy their game, but I just won't pre-order it. Because I could care less about the DLC. Sure, I might miss out on some moves, don't care. I get the DLC when it's on sale. That's sort of my mentality, you know? Or I'll get it when I have more money on hand. Because it's just like, I don't feel like many companies deserve a pre-order anymore. Because it's literally just, they spit in your face and they're like, consume product. Consume more product. Consume more product. And it's like, no. I'm not going to consume more product purely because you're too lazy to put effort in. And I'm looking at the dev teams as well. Because, I'm sorry, the dev teams don't get a pass. You are quality control. You are the creators. You need to make sure, even with the deadlines the devs put in, okay, you can't get something to scratch, remove it. Add it later. Like, maybe save it for a DLC if you're going to have a DLC. Like, that's honestly, in my opinion, always been the best use of, like, things you don't finish. Is either use it for the next game you make if you get a sequel, or use it for a DLC that's probably going to come for the game because there always is a DLC. Like, that's so much more effective, you know? Instead of just consume product. Consume more product. Consume more product. Consume more product. It's like, no. Okay, time to become the flipboard. Flipboard! Did we insta-stagger it? Wow! That's insane. I did not know that was possible. I didn't actually know that was possible. You see what I mean? When you start abusing certain things that you don't usually abuse, you find out that certain things are just completely ridiculous. And you can actually counter stuff that you didn't know you could counter. I don't care if he hits me. Oh, wow. Oh, nice pretty rock. And... okay, that's when you can tell something's not working how it should. Consume product. I just want a meme of my TV at this point, just going consume product with like a stereotypical corporate stooge outfit on. That would actually be hilarious. I'll admit, I'm not good at making art, so that's why my avatar never gets updated to a better one, because I just can't make a better one. Like, most of my stuff is made by traditional just art splicing, where you take a billion bits of good art and you just put it together. Like, stuff you've done well is what I'm saying. You know what I mean. So pretty much you take art that you've done well and you mix it together to make a good image. So, okay, you can make a good face here, you make a good X here, you make a good Y here, and then you splice it all together, because you can't actually make it good all together. That's pretty much how I make art. I can't draw anymore. I legit have lost my ability to draw due to issues with my actual hands. Which is also partly why my reaction times aren't as good as they used to be. But I used to have such bad reaction time. And you'll probably notice it in older videos. Like, if you go really far back, you'll notice my reaction time when I was younger is a lot better than it was now. And it is now. But no, I'm going to be honest. I'm a very bitter person. I'm a very bitter person when it comes to certain things. I won't deny that. I guess it's just like, you get tired of just mindlessly praising stuff. You get more negative over time. Like, you know what I'm going to try next stream? I'm going to try next stream just not to say anything negative. Like, even if I get annoyed, I'm just going to try and stay relaxed next stream, no matter how irritated I get. You know? That's what I'm going to do. Next stream, I'm going to try and be more positive. Because I feel like, while bitter rage content is funny, I feel like it'll probably be better if I just relax a bit, you know? The next stream is going to be probably me maybe playing some more Elden Ring, but I'm going to be more relaxed than usual. Anyway, we're going to quickly just unlock the final boss here. Not the final boss. We're going to unlock the boss here. We're going to do this quest line. We're not going to fight the boss, probably. We'll do that in the next part. And then we will do the boss fight in the next part. Then we'll move on to Mesmer, the best boss in the DLC and the best boss in the game, in my opinion. Like, I honestly don't think there's a better boss than Mesmer. I don't think you can beat Mesmer in terms of boss quality. And I'm probably also going to use this save to sort of replace some saves so I can make multiple different levels. So I can have like a one, like, what's this? This is a 170, and then I have like a 124, and I have like a 135, and all that. Like some really weird save numbers just to annoy people.
It is said one's fate. I only wish to help them and not miss you out of.
But yeah, next part I'm going to try and be more peaceful, more relaxed, I feel. I feel like it'd be good for me just to, you know, just be more calm, more smooth, less up in arms. Because I feel like a common issue is that a lot of people allow themselves to mindlessly get stressed about things.
I've known I only can you.
No, I think I unlocked this already, didn't I? Or did I not? No, I didn't. Well, I know the path to it anyway. Yeah, so we go here, and I forget exactly which checkpoint you go to, but I know the path anyway. I know the path. So it doesn't really matter. Just hug the wall, and eventually there'll be like a path down to a beach, and you follow the beach, and then you get to the place. It's actually not that hard to find once you know where to go to. It's actually one of the easiest hidden areas to find, which is why I'm shocked how hard it was originally for me to find. But I guess when you learn a location, you sort of don't forget stuff like that. But it's sort of like a important location to remember, because it's like an entire zone, even if it sucks. Oh, and have you seen the glitch? I'm not sure if I've I have the video on hand. But there's like a glitch in like co-op where if you get grabbed by the ring and the bugs teleport in, like the leeches teleport in, like you literally get every leech in the area that will teleport in. Because it bugs out in co-op. And it turns off the limit for teleporting in, which is stupid, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm not even going to risk that fall. I'm just going to go here. And that could have killed me for all I knew. I don't think I've ever gone this way. Is there anything back here? Nope, nothing. Just a ring. Just a finger creeper. Yeah, I definitely like the idea of a being more chill stream. Like, so I'll probably mute up if I get annoyed and just take a breath, you know? I like that idea. I might actually try and do a chill stream. I might call it chill stream attempt. Like, that actually sounds kind of fun. Like, just the idea of just being relaxed, laid back, not bothered by things even if you get annoyed. It would save my throat as well, because I haven't got the best throat. So it'll save my throat the stress of the shouting. Because my throat gets really sore after streams. Like right now my throat's almost gone. So yeah, I probably will do that. Just because it's probably better for my health. Like not to shout as much. Especially during hot weather. Where it makes you really get like a heavy forehead. And you're just like, oh geez, my forehead's like lined with just pain and suffering, you know? But yeah, I'll give that a go. So yeah, we're gonna grab this. We'll grab the one in the hinterlands, and I believe this is the easiest one to get to because I believe there's like a narrow path you can follow around the edge to get to the middle. That allows you to avoid all the leeches. Also, if you go down that path, that allows you to get one of the headless stones that I'm pretty sure only exist just so people have more. So actually, I want to note these people actually have cheated like range. Like, their range doesn't actually follow the rules in game. Well, none of them do. All the enemies cheat their range, but these ones explicitly cheat. Anyway, I'm going to probably not talk for the rest of this stream until the very end because my throat's sort of going, so I'm going to let it rest a bit and you can just watch the gameplay. So, yeah. Actually, pause 1 second. I want to test something. I want to test something. So let me just test that. I can trigger both of them. I don't even need to go back to him. If I know where they are, I can just trigger both of them once I got the thing. Oh my goodness, that's such a cheat. I wonder if he has any unique lines if you just figure out where both are. I wonder. Let's test this. I wonder if he has any unique line.
The exalted tomb twice now. The stars are dark, but rest assured, this is on the contrary. I believe that this now. May you. Oh, Missy. Ah, well, I poor girl.
Oh, so he doesn't have any. So is that no unique?
The conceit is there.
So does he not have unique dialogue then?
And is it no man we have?
That sucks. That'd been cool if he had like unique dialogue or something.
That he would feel in the play. Do you that man?
Do them what?
It is them. The fingers. We all are new. May you join. Oh, Missy. May you join the group.
I've no in, but I must count email perhaps an.
I believe if you don't kill her here, you can get a helping Mesmer, right? I believe. Oh, don't tell me it's jumping. 1 second, pause. I'm gonna watch this back. Oh, that's afraid. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna end here because I'm getting frame drops now. We're gonna end here because I'm getting frame drops. And I don't like that, so we'll continue next part because I'm getting frame drops and I'm not sure how bad that's gonna be. We actually had a really good stream. Like, it's like nearly 2 hours. It's like a good 47-ish minutes, 48-ish minutes. I think that's good enough. So I hope you enjoyed this, people. Like, you know the gist. You know, I don't need to explain it to you. Like, I definitely was pretty bitter in the early parts of this stream, and I think I mellowed out a bit as we went deeper into the stream. Generally, is how it is. But next time, I'm gonna try and do a chill stream where we're gonna be much more relaxed and less like aggressive. I think we're gonna be much more calm. You know. I think that's a good idea for next stream. I'll probably do that either tomorrow or the day after, I'm thinking. Maybe at most 3 days from now. Because I do want to wrap this up because I have some other games I do want to play on stream. So anyway, with that said, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I already said this. What am I doing? Peace out, people.